Let me get my wrist comfortable. Yeah, I just got the alert to watch live.
All right, all right. Thank y'all for joining the show. This is Chris Ward with the Football Podcast, and we are coming live with Samantha. The truth. She gonna show y'all how to get this trust done. We're gonna talk about the trust, and this is something that is very important that I have spoken about many times. So this is I'm going to let her introduce herself. All right. And she's going to let y'all know how to get the trust, how to get set up with the trust, why it's important to have a trust and a will. This is stuff that I'm already doing. This is what I'm trying to bring to y'all so y'all can understand the power between the difference in between a will and a trust and how powerful a trust is. Welcome, Samantha. This is one of my partners, my teammates from Lunch Special 360. We do a lot together. This woman is very intelligent. She's going to share her knowledge with y'all guys. I know a lot of y'all at work right now, but pay attention. Get your notebook out. I will be flashing information across the screen so you can definitely get in contact with her. Once again, welcome, Samantha.
Thank you. So I'm Samantha Davis, also known as Auntie Sam, because I divorced Uncle Sam. So that's the little tag. Um, yeah, so you mentioned trust and wills. The whole purpose of it is to get things out of your name because if you follow Chris, then you know that you don't even own your name unless you start doing certain processes. So you um, need to diversify yourself and get a any entity, and obviously I'm talking about trust. So a trust would work. A will protects you only to say you had such and such in your name, but it does not prevent you from probate. If you have a trust, the trust prevents you from probate and you can get to all the assets while you're still alive versus a will, you have to wait till you pass for it to convert. But when it converts, it still has to go through probate. So the state will get your anything tied to your name. It will get everything in your state. Your name is an estate itself. So if you leave your assets with your name and your name is not a trust or your name is not um, um, backed by a trust, then you're just left out in the open for the wolves. So you have a will, then you have power of attorney, which is important, and then you have a medical power of attorney. These are things that we're not taught. We just walking around here with insurance, regular insurance from our W-2 checks, thinking that we know everything and we don't. And so another thing is, so when you get with me, I help you with wealth cycle systems. So if you have asset or you have funds coming in, which you should, then I teach you how to move your money. I have other associates in our wealth cycle. So in my system. So it'll be like we have someone for land, we have someone for credit, we have someone for Airbnb. We have someone for logistics. And then we also have who you'll meet later is Walt for crypto. So these are ways you bring in $1 or you bring in $500, and I show you how to grow the $500. There's different ways to do it. Again, the purpose of a trust is to protect to avoid probate, that's first, and then protect the family's assets. So, what I had written down to discuss today was about the divine trust. Some people talk about the divine trust, and they're really not talking about mother, father, whatever your religion is, that's fine. But regardless, to get here, you have to have a mother and a father. I don't care what anybody else think. So, mother, father produces a child. So God entrusted into these beings a child. So you walk around entrusted already with free will. That's the divine trust. Is you walk around entrusted with free will to do as you please, except no harm to others. That's a divine trust. If you pay attention to the word entrusted, it's in a couple Bible verses. Obviously, free will is what I'm discussing, but also companies have entrusted in your settings. There's a way for you to find the terminology entrusted. When I just got another phone, it asked me some questions and it said, okay, you're entrusted with this. So these companies are set up with trust. They look like LLCs on the front end, but on the back end, the trusts are owning everything. So you can have a trust for a holding company. You can have a trust that operates an LLC. If you want to get fancy, then you can get a nonprofit to operate it all. These are the ways that things can be worked around and keep the energy flowing. Like wealth is not just about um, the cash. Cash is the means to transfer energy. So if you keep changing the energy over, you keep moving it from one account to one account, it will grow. And mind you, it's not in your name. As long as it's not in your name, the IRS can't touch it. They're only bothering it because the state, you're really considered like state property. Your name is. Your birth certificate is the copy of the original title that's to you. So if you create an EIN for a trust or a nonprofit, you can move through those entities. Now, it's best to get that. So you're only getting an EIN anyway for banking purposes. A trust does not have to have an EIN, but if you want to move funds from one place to the other, then you should get an EIN, which is good. So Chris and I was talking earlier about foreign trusts, so I'm working on that, and those are really intricate, and it's best to have any type of trust. I don't care whether it's domestic or foreign, just get one. That's first and foremost. But if
Perfect.
you want to be like the elite, then you definitely get the foreign trust. Um, I can talk to you all one-on-one on how and why and where to maneuver. Um, and that's why prices vary. Let me see. So then also in the wealth cycle, when you have a trust, so some people are like, well, what the heck is a trust? Okay, it's three parties. There's a grantor, the trustee, and then it could be the successor trustee. Those are the three titles that people are aware of. There are more parties than that, but those are the basic three. And a trust is always contingent upon the grantor's intent. So a trust veil cannot be broken if the grantor makes it clear in writing of their intent. So some people get trust, they don't know their grantor, they're doing things incorrectly. Some people aren't keeping up with their books. You have to know what place you play, what role you play in your trust. So a couple more positions are if you start with the grantor, trustee, co-trustee, successor, co-successor, trust protector, and then beneficiary actually is the third one. So it would go grantor or settlor. That's your option. Trustee, and then beneficiary. So you're doing something for the benefit of somebody else. So that's just like a man and woman got together for the benefit of their child. And God put them together for the benefit of the child. So God was the creator and the grantor. The male and female were the trustees, and then the beneficiaries are their children. And so from there, you're just passing that down. So I walk you through different playbooks depending on your family's goals. You might want to go left with something, trying to figure out how to move this money, or you got a lot of money you need to move at the end of the year. You got to figure out where to put it. So I have connections with life policies, and then we have a minerals connection. So there are ways to grow your trust. Um, Obviously, this stuff is usually not talked about publicly because it is private situation. So I'm just on the surface of it. I really can only go so deep depending on everybody's situation. Um, but I'm here to educate as much as possible. So Yeah, so that's that. I have over 20 something years in finance. I got into trust like within the last 5 years. I studied my hiney off. I asked all the questions with attorneys. I've attended some classes that were like legal based, but what we use is common law, which still exists today. And some lawyers are saying they do not exist, and they say they do not exist because they don't have jurisdiction over that law. It's a natural law. So yeah, so that's a summary. But Chris, we can go back and forth if you want, or anything else you might have an idea of that I missed.
Well, no, it's like I said, that's you talked about everything. I just am. I would like to just hear between a will and a
Mm-hmm.
trust.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell them the difference and why one is more powerful than the other?
Will a will is just a statement from an individual that's still having assets in their name. So it's still up for probate. You're still out in the open. You can sign the will. If you choose to get an attorney to help you, they're probably making money on the back end because they're going to send you to probate. A will is just a statement signed. That's it. It's your intent behind it, but the trust, the will is still tied to that social as well. So we look at it on the overall, like the highest form possible. A will is just the social account that said, hey, when I pass, give them this amount um, of what's left over. But if you have a trust, you're diversing your assets to a different entity. So it's no longer you making money off of whatever you have your name on. It's the entity making money. So you're literally passing the buck. You're saying, I don't want it in my hands. I don't want the account in my name. I can manage it, but it shouldn't be me. And a trust itself is you're birthing another child, basically. That child might be in a beautiful binder or might be scruffed up binder, depending on how long it's been passed down. But the trust is the intent of the grantor. It literally has to have the intentions of the grantor inside it on a document signed. Versus the will is just, it's not protected. It's not even. Um, I don't want to. I mean, it has to go. It will go through probate. There's no way around it. It will go through probate, even though you say, "Oh, I had this much in my what's that, bonds." People have bonds for their children, like back
Right.
in the day, treasury
Mhm.
bonds. They say, I want to give all my bonds to my child. Yeah, well, what name is those bonds held in? What entity is that bond held in? If it's held in a social security account number attached to it, then it's going to hit probate because the state owns your name. So until you get certain things done, it owns that entity that's tied to that social account. So a trust is way more important just to move assets back and forth. You have your Schedule A, as Walt always talks about. Hey, Walt.
What's up? Y'all talking my talk.
Yeah, Walt always say throw it on a Schedule A, and then look, figure out how to do everything else later. Like Walt and I say, we don't receive income. We never receive income. Definitely not in our name. The trust operates for us, um, and we pass it down to our beneficiaries. But here's Walt, who's also a part of my wealth cycle. Anybody who deals with crypto or interested, I always send them to Walt. Um,
I appreciate
and
it.
yeah, he'll school you from the beginning to the end. So when I first talked with Walt, I was like, okay, well, how can I do all of this in the trust name? And once he schooled me on it, I'm like, okay, well, that just makes sense. You make these moves. So again, that's all. That's what I deal with. Trust. It's just I'm the first step to a lot of things, and then I help you grow your assets from there. Again, you go to Walt for crypto. You'll go to my other contact for land, another one for real estate, another one for minerals. We have different options, but you need to get out of your name. That's first step. So I'm the first step to getting to a lot of contacts. And with Walt, you don't even have to get a credit check done. You don't have to have a lot of funds. So it's easy to get into the game, and then he shows you how to avoid certain KYC purposes, um, or at least get around, I would say. And so that's what I do. So you get with me to get the trust, and then I can help you grow. You get with Walt. Even if you don't have a trust, you get with Walt, and then he'll teach you more about that. But so
Yeah.
that's what I had. That's the difference between the will and the trust. Any other question, maybe,
I got a
Chris?
question. I got a question for you
Yep.
because I'm working on something. So just to shoot it at somebody that's familiar with what's going on. Let's say you don't want to register your trust with the state, or you don't want to get an EIN number with the IRS for your trust. You want it to be completely private. How would you do that from your experience, from what you know? How would you do that? How would you set up a trust without using the old school ways, the traditional ways where you still have to create the name, file it, register it, and go through all of that process? What would you do?
So your question may be more of banking, because you do not have to have an EIN to have a trust. A trust can be set up with just you and I. We sign, we agree, and then Chris could be the beneficiary. That trust is set up automatically. You're only getting an EIN for banking purposes. So your question is, how do you get it? How do you get a bank account without an EIN? Is that your question,
No,
really?
that's not my question. You answered the question.
Okay.
But so that leads me to what I'm working on, actually. So right now I'm in Wealth Class 3. So right now I just started my new class.
Okay.
Focuses on NFTs and liquidity pools.
Mm-hmm.
The class that's coming after that I'm also working on will be on asset management, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Planning, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I'm going to create a new trust on the blockchain and, wrap it in a nice little bow so that people that do not have access to it because they have this idea in their mind that is only for rich people, or you need a lot of money to get started, when you can do the research and do the work yourself. And guess what? You get that freedom right there.
Right there.
So it's all about, like, one of the videos that I did, not a video, the interview. So on Thursdays, like tonight, I'll be on Facebook Live on Thursdays, Bank Talk Thursday.
Okay.
I was just telling them last week or the week before, apply what you know. If you're looking to learn something, apply that fact. Apply that, okay, I want to learn how to play basketball better, so I'm practicing dribbling. I want to learn what a trust is, so I'm researching what is it.
Right.
I want to know how can I set up a bank account if I'm only 16? I look
Right.
it up, right?
Right.
I look
Right.
it up. That's why I teach people how to get paid for searching. If you can get paid to do research, what you're already going to do, that's another stream of income. Searching for yourself is a source.
Same way you searching for them Jordans and them other Nikes.
So if that's your business, now you are a business. So now you have what? Searching, expenses.
Yeah,
Blah,
it's
blah, blah.
research and developing. Yeah, you can write that off.
But I'm working on that as far as using the blockchain to create it, because I already got a few people that are looking for ways to, like, basically take it to the next level. Because once you get in it and you see how simple it is, you realize how much of the information that's floating out there is just fluff.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I'm cooking all of that bad stuff off of that and giving you exactly what you need so that you can start applying it and see the results instantly. Like what I offer is same day results. Once I wrap a bow on this trust fund remix, having the trust fund will be a same day process. Oh, buy me one. Oh, give me one. You got one? Oh, I got 30 of them. Like, it should be something as common as that, because if you got something like that and it's common, now we're on a different frequency.
Right. That's it. So yeah, a trust is the relationship. It's really not, and some people use the word entity, but in a court case, it was one over that. It's just a relationship. So it's hard to tax a relationship. So you don't really have to get an EIN for it. Again, it's just a contract. You establish it, and then from there, I can see what they are asking for online in those DeFinance systems, and then it's probably a workaround. So I can always chat with you about like what they're looking for to have proof of a trust, right? But
Well, I mean,
you don't
the abstract
really need
for
it.
the most part, right?
Say that again.
The abstract is going to detail all of that.
The abstract or the certificate of trust. Those are two things that they can look for, and then that's it.
You know, well, look, this is how simple I keep it though. I'll put proof of trust on there.
Right. Exactly. That's
Right?
it.
I mean, just keep it simple.
Yeah.
You know, like this is a proof of trust, right? Like, you know what? Now that I mentioned that, I'm actually going to use that in this remix.
You should.
Bam. So, but now this is something that I tell people when we talk in trust. So most people think of trust funds. Some people think of just the bank account part of it, the money, the financial part, the wealthy part of it. Some people actually understand it, the fundamentals, the paperwork, the the footwork, legwork that goes into actually structuring it and making sure you got it the way you want it or need it.
Right.
So this is the funny part, because I know I practice etymology. So the word trust, this is the word. I'm about to share the word with y'all. So think about, if you trust me, the same example I use all the time. You trust me with your car.
Mm-hmm.
You give me your car so that I can go, out of town for a few hours, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're trusting me to bring your car back safely, right? There's no paperwork involved in that. That's just, word, honor, right? Those principles are there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if I bring back the car messed up, then what did I just do?
You just broke the
messed
trust.
up that trust.
You broke the trust. And the only way to break the trust, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually the trustee at that. I'm the trustee because I got the property.
Right.
And I did not manage it properly, and I failed my duties.
Right. That's
simple as that. So now when you take care of the car, you're doing what you need to do. And that's what trust. So just like you trust somebody with your, whatever it is, right? You say you want to loan you $100.
Right.
That's the trust.
Right.
Right. It's just not a paper. It's not a binding contract that was written down and scribed so that there could be, more proof. It's not. It's not in 2D, right? But but it's in 5D. If you say it, you mean it. That's what it is. Let's make sure it happens.
Right.
And if things change, you communicate that. And when you receive the message that things are not going as planned, you evaluate that and think about it. Shit don't always go according to plan. And you take that into consideration when somebody reaches out to you, especially when they do it fast. Like, man, I know this was the plan. This is happening. You take that into consideration as opposed to just being negative about the fact that the plan isn't working, because the plan is not going to always work, and it's not going to always work as fast as you want it to.
Right.
Like I'm at 60K in the private bank. I was trying to say that. Look, I'm at 60K in the private bank. I lost 26,000 November 2022.
Right.
It's summertime 2023, and I'm up 60,000.
Right.
And I'm going to 100,000 before the end of the year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So how y'all accounts doing though? I know y'all be busy. I ain't heard from y'all that much. How y'all doing?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Walt. I've been busy. I haven't even checked it since the last time me and you.
Oh no, that's not good. You need to check that.
I know it's not good. And I had it on my wall. Check your account before Walt get on here, because Walt gonna ask you, and you don't know nothing about your account. And I still didn't do it, and I still did not do it, and I apologize for that.
It's on your phone, and you at the computer now. Come on now.
I know, right? I do have my account up. I haven't, like I said, I haven't even been on it, Walt.
What's your liquidation margins?
Let me pull it up, and
this is another thing. I'm connecting the trust funds to the folks' finance accounts.
Okay.
So imagine if you have a trust and your trust liquidation is at 10.3. What does that mean for the trust?
Well, it depends on how much the loan you took out.
No, I'm just saying, if the liquidation margin is over 10%, what does that mean for the trust?
That it had gained.
Simple as that. That's all I'm looking for. So now imagine you actually not just setting up a trust to control assets, because you got to think, even if you set up a trust on paper, you go the old school way, you manage it, you still got whatever funds you put into the trust, you still have to go and invest in stock, go buy the real estate. You still got to build the estate up. You got to build the trust.
Right.
this is still better than all of that. Like I got a few people that do real estate that just signed up recently because look, 3 reasons why you should do private banking before doing real estate.
Mm-hmm.
No taxes,
Right.
no tenants,
Mm-hmm.
no maintenance.
Right.
So instead of putting that 50,000 into real estate, you put that 50,000 into your private bank, pull 30,000 right back out, let the 50,000 work. Now, what do you do with the 30,000? You reinvest it, diversify it, make sure things are good.
Right.
Or you could put the 30 on top of the 50 and now you got 80.
Right. Right. On the left side. So when you speak like that, I get it. But some people don't. So I usually say there's a left side and a right side. So if you put in 50,000 on the left, you take out 30 on the right. It's a loan against the 50.
It's the collateral. It's the asset, the property.
Right. And those words are important. So to you, if you skip those words and someone's listening to this, they're like, well, how the heck did he just 50 and then throw back the 30 and now it's at 80? Because then you take out that 50 and put it back on the left side. So the cash value, it just went back up.
Another thing I tell people is this. I've been saying this recently. Most people don't take the money that they get from work or hustling and invest it in assets. They take the money, they sit on it, hold it to their chest, and then they end up paying bills or wasting it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the average way money flows through the average person's hand. They work, they hustle, they pay for entertainment. They never save it or stack it long enough for it to grow, or they don't even know where to put it for it to actually grow efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say they're not even growing, they're not investing. So they're just making money, spending money, making money, spending money. They're not saving, they're not investing, so they're losing, right? Because you got to learn to save before you can learn to invest.
Right.
But now you really don't, though. If you make $5 right now, you can take $1 and say, I'm going to invest this $1 into Apple right now and just keep putting $1 in there.
Yes, exactly.
But you got to understand the fundamentals, the mechanics, and that's just being exposed to it, hearing it, right? You can pick up your phone right now, set up an account, name and email, take a picture of your ID, verify that it's your account so can't nobody get in it.
Right.
Connect your debit card or credit card and put $20, $100 into the account, into the phone, and start letting the $20 grow. That's exactly what you can do. And there's thousands, probably millions of ways to do that. Make money off the phone just like that.
Right.
But yes, and while y'all doing that, that is why Sam is here. You have to protect the assets and all your money once it gets in there. That's what Walt was talking about. He wants to go private. He wants to make sure you got trust, because you can put all this into trust where no one can take it from you. If you got these monsters out here that are looking for a lawsuit every time they can find one, that trust is going to protect all your assets, your money, your property, your cars. You put everything in this trust. And then while it's sitting in the trust, what's going to help you? Money make money. So you're going to grow this money in this class that he gives. He's going to teach you how to grow this money while you have it sit in there, and you're going to have everything in your trust name. So now you're growing the money for the trust. You are the trustee, like Rob said. You are the trustee of this trust. And now you are in control of this trustee. So you live out of the trust that you set up through Sam. And then you got your money going in that you're making from Walt. And guess what, love? Everything is lovely because I live that life. I live that life. I am not just talking just to be talking, y'all. I don't bring these people on here just to be bringing these people on here just to get a show going. As y'all see, I only pop up on here when I got good stuff to bring to the people. And these two people right here are trying to help you get to where you need to be. Listen up. Get your paper, get your pencil. Matter of fact, I haven't even flashed information across the screen so y'all can get in contact with this brother. He's all on Facebook. He's on YouTube. Yeah. He's on TikTok. He's got a website. He got it. Listen.
Catch me live.
He always doing live classes and everything. And I'm apologize to the viewers and to, like I said, I wasn't prepared to have my thing up. It's on the other laptop. Brought the wrong one up because I knew he was gonna be asking this. I wanted to make sure I could, but it's all good. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody listen up. Listen to the people that I bring on this podcast. Listen to the people that's on this podcast right here today. Sam, Samantha, and Walt is going to get you right. I'm going to always give you the same people I deal with. It's the same people I'm going to give to come on this podcast to give you the information. I deal with both of these. Both of these people I deal with. I don't just have them on here and I ain't doing it. I actually, Walt don't help me and Sam set up account. We got our money in this account. Yes, I need to do more classes so I can get familiar with this website. I ain't gonna act like I got it all together. I do not. But guess what? I have Walt phone number. So
right.
walk me through this thing. I got some time. And Sam will tell you, me and Sam are on the same team. I tell her all the time, Sam, if you don't remind me,
Right.
I get busy. My wife has to pull me off my desk just to eat, because once I get there, I get busy, and I got so much stuff that I'm trying to do. Me and Sam and the team and Walt, we're trying to do so much where we can bring this to better our people. We're all about improving our people's lives. And you can't get no other better group than this. These are the people that I like to bring on Cut for Thought podcast. People that's going to help you better your life. And
That's
you
right.
don't have enough knowledge and sense to come on this podcast or come on Walt's website or Facebook page or TikTok or reach out to Sam. It's something wrong with y'all folks, man. I don't know what to tell you. My wife always say, you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. I'm trying to put your head in the water, force you to drink this liquid. I'm trying to help y'all. Stop being out here being reckless. All these people with no insurance, these people ain't got no backup plan, they all in these 401ks, they ain't got no trust, they ain't got nothing to leave behind for their loved ones. Come on, people, we got to do better. You can't say that I'm not, or Walt or Sam is not out here trying to give y'all this information. And guess what? Now, one of us said, it's a price over here to listen to us. We're going to give it to you. Yes, we do charge for our service. It is a service. We give you the knowledge for free to hear it, to understand it, so you can do better. That's all we ask. Do better. You know you can. If you can go out here and spend all this money on these Jordans, these designers' purses, these designer clothes, that your superstar, most of your people that you watch don't even wear these designer clothes. They got their own labels. You don't even see labels on their clothes when they're in the movies. Except if it's a hood movie, then you see all the Gucci, the Nike, and all that stuff. But that's not how you need to live. All that stuff is not important. What's important is living your life and improving your life every day. If you have not did better than what you did yesterday, then you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing it. If you ain't set up an account where you can make money, you ain't set up insurance where you could have on your family when you're passing and still make money from that insurance. If you have not set up your trust where you can put this stuff for your assets in this trust to be protected, you ain't doing nothing. You just live it.
Mm-hmm.
You just live it. And then you wonder, and I'm finna say it, and a lot of people get upset at me when I talk like that. But I'm tired of y'all blaming the white man for everything when it's all the necessary tools out here to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm bringing you the people. I got two of them right here on the screen with you, with me right now. And I ain't saying, I know y'all at work. I know you're at work. But I know you can sneak on that phone and ask a question. I know you can get on. I know you got some questions for these people. And I'm looking. I'm looking. I know y'all see my head down. Yeah, y'all see my head down because I was looking to see where the questions at. You know, I see a couple of them just jumped on. Oh, my bad. My bad. We see a few of them on YouTube. So I'm going to comment back. But Sam is telling y'all to get this trust. She's available. Where should get her information up there? Again, Auntie Sam, because what she say? Because she divorced Uncle Sam. Boy, I like that Logan right there. I like that. And then you got Walt Knows Money. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Come on now, folks.
Yeah, I'm
And
on
look at the
daddy.
skin color.
I had to be here though. I'm on daddy duty, but I had to be here. I'll be trying to catch up. I ain't been able to get them lunch specials either.
Right.
Oh, yeah, come on anytime with
Yeah.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
And we
get
do
there.
that every Wednesday.
Lunch
Every
on
Wednesday
the
from
road.
3 to 1.
So,
yeah.
Lunch
You can
Special 360, y'all.
make it.
Join us. We always got information to share real quick on your lunch break. Give you some update stuff that what we're doing. And like you said, we are trying to build a team where every member on this team is going to bring y'all something that's going to improve your life. It's really now. I'm gonna get back to Walt. Well, now tell these folks. I need you to tell them when your classes is, so they can come jump on your Facebook. I'm gonna put your information back up, so they can see that that's his
all right.
name, Walt Knows Money. That's all over Facebook. That's what you got to type in. Now, Walt, when is your classes?
Classes are every day, right now, all the time, live. So whoever's out there ready, whoever's interested, ready, just contact me. Walt Knows Money on basically all platforms. Reach out to me, send me the word bank, DM me the word bank. But classes every day because it's basically school in your hand. It's learning in your hand. Like just like we did online schooling at the laptop. Now you can have the class directly in your hand. You can go on your phone, read the information, watch the videos, make the money all inside your phone. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time. I go live on Zoom, so y'all already know. For anybody that wants to do Q&A or learn new information, you can catch me for sure 9 a.m. Central Time. Everything else is up in the air because I make my own schedule and I do what I want to do.
Right.
Nobody can be mad if I don't make it.
Say that again. You do what?
Hey, I'm gonna be there, then I'm there, but I make my own schedule. So
make your own schedule, do what you want to do, because the man make money from home. So that's what everybody goal is. Be able to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And this lady is trying to help y'all do that.
Sam, I want to get with you too. Like I said, I'm working on this remix to the trust fund. So just having some other eyes to go look over it to help me out.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I told you about like another option that we discussed was like a nonprofit too that can do just the same, and you don't have to report it. I'm not talking about the ones that are created through the state.
Okay, well, anything I create ain't gonna have nothing to do with no state, but my
Exactly.
my state of mind.
Right, exactly, literally. So the thing about me and Walt, we're both Libras, so we balance a lot. My mind is intricate with trust. His is intricate through cryptocurrency. So when I try to merge the two, it's a little harder for me, but that's his specialty. Like crypto came about, I could tell that that's his special gift for that. So it's all about mapping and working it out. So he has an easy list to follow, a checklist. I just saw that pop up this morning, which is amazing. You just go through the checklist, and I have a checklist for trust. So it's like as long as you have these things in place, everything is it's really smooth. It rolls.
Apply it. All you do is apply it.
That's it. That's really it. So you got to get with one of us to just build your wealth.
Oh,
you start. What's your what's it called to come in?
Good. People want to call in. Let's see.
so the class is $300 live. So like right now, if anybody's ready now, we can do it live with them. They can sign up live, get access. Regular price is $600 on the website. Price does go up every month. Like for example, how much did y'all get in for?
I think I got in at 99. That's how long.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
So now we at 300 going to 356. Well, actually, we're at $600. Let's make sure we at $600. But we get a 50% live discount for people that are ready to serious take that step. And then you get access to the morning come up for free Monday through Friday. No personal information is required. So this requires what? Trust. So no personal information is required.
Right.
There's no minimums to start. I'll teach somebody with $10 or I'll teach somebody with 10,000. And then you get same day results. Same day results. I don't care who else is out here in the market teaching credit, business credit, trust, any of that. My services, my quality of service, my customer service is faster, safer, and cheaper than all this shit that y'all be hearing about. I'm telling
Mm.
you. Okay. Look, faster, safer, cheaper. If you want to make money right now, you can hear my voice. You in the right spot at the right time. You now have the opportunity to start making money faster, safer, and cheaper as we go into the next level of things.
Right. And I would trust does not trust allow you to keep what you. That's the whole purpose behind the trust. It does not help you make money, but if you bring it in correctly, it allows you to keep more.
Protected.
Anything? Yeah, exactly. It's protection. So that's important.
But most people are not taking their money and investing in assets. So they're not what? They're not thinking about protecting assets.
Right.
So that's a losing side. You're on the losing side there. Another one is people who are currently investing and don't have a trust or anything set up, right? People who just invest.
Right.
Let's say you invested in the market, any asset 18 months ago up until now. You are down. If you invested in the market, even if you've been in the market already, you're down. But let's just say you put some money in the last 18 months, you're down. With the strategies that I showed y'all, with what I'll do, you make money off of transactions.
Mm-hmm.
Every time somebody buys shoes, you get paid. Every time somebody buys food, you get paid. Every time somebody send money or receive money, you get paid. Every time somebody needs to just transfer their own money to themselves, you get paid. Who don't want to make money like that? This
Right.
is everyday money, and it don't come too small until it don't come at all.
Mm.
Remember, I said that it don't come too small until it don't come at all. I'd rather make a penny a day than nothing a day.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it's about,
And
y'all.
then look, I'm gonna pass all of those making pennies a day to my daughter, and the penny's gonna be making pennies every day for her. And
Yep.
then she's gonna pass the pennies down, and the penny's gonna be making more pennies. They just pennies, but how many pennies we got? How many generations is holding these pennies?
Right.
Right.
How long have they been stacking? How long have they been compounding, earning interest? You know, one turning into two, and we got 30 trillion. So
And that's what you got to think about, because the same way them banks is taking that penny and giving back to you that 0.0%, that's not your full penny. You love that though, so you might as well take
look,
your own.
I just
You
helped somebody
gotta get out this banking stuff.
switch their whole 401k over to the private bank.
Right,
Oh,
gotta
nice.
be a private banker. That's what it's about, because the banks ain't helping y'all. They are not your friend. They use your money to make them even more richer, and they're giving you 0.1%. Come on, I'm telling you, everybody I brought to you have told you a percentage that you can make instantly today, or you can make monthly. I make up to 3 to 8% on my dollar monthly, and that's not even what I'm gonna be making with Walt daily.
Right.
Come on, y'all.
Right?
I can live on I can live off just that interest alone and still have a good life. Because
Look, we got something that's
my
paying
life
30%
got going
right
on.
now. If you want to make 30% on your money, here's a chance. I got to wait for you to make 30% a year on your money. 30% a year on your money. So if you're somebody that just wants to put their money somewhere safe, simple, fast, secure, 30%. And once again, no personal information required, no credit
30%.
check, none of that. And there's no minimum start. You can put your $10 in there and get 30%, or you can put 10,000 and get 30%.
There you go.
Look at
You
that.
know, and
And I bet you can't go to your bank and get that.
oh
I
no,
bet you
your bank gonna say decline.
can't.
Yes, they're gonna say decline. We did. We are sorry. We regret to inform you. You've been declined.
Right.
Of your own credits. Your own.
Yeah, you've been declined. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna deal with them no more. I'm gonna make my own wave over here. I made more money doing my own thing than trying to do their thing.
Right.
Right. Now,
You
Walt,
know,
let me ask you, because I know a lot of people, we always got to do the background on a person before we trust them. That's how I
yeah,
think.
I mean, that's
So,
the
how long
part
you
of
been doing this, Walt? How long you been doing this?
19 months.
19 months. And if you don't mind this person, if you don't have to answer, in 19 months since you've been doing this, can you give us a ball figure on how much money have you made?
About 75K. Somebody just asked me that last night on TikTok.
Okay. Hold on. I want you to repeat that number one more time. 19 months. How much money have you made?
75K. All right. And you know what's crazy? I just made 20K last month for my second time in like that span. You know, and this is me hustling, me helping people, me just pouring in and doing this and studying. I put 20K on the board. And you know what's crazy? How much I put on the board now? Now I got I got 19,000 on the board for the month of June, and it's only
The 15th.
15th.
16
Right.
in.
Right.
And I told myself I'm gonna beat my own record. Whenever I can do something, I know I can do it better, and I know I can do it again. So that's what I'm doing now. Damn, I just my first time looking at it right now. I just pulled it up. 19.
19, y'all. On the
Yeah,
board
And
today.
and it's only noon right now. I still gotta go live again on TikTok. So I know something, and I got people gonna sign up tomorrow when they get paid.
Right.
You know.
See what I'm saying, y'all? Get this money.
Then I got
It's easy. Instead out here breaking your back. Out here breaking your back for other people. You need to be breaking your back for yourself. Come out here, get on these trusts, get your little set up with Walt. I don't show you how to do the insurance. All this stuff that I bring to you, you can make money. And Sam is the one that's gonna help you protect. Come on, family. We gotta stop.
Yeah,
We gotta stop.
Yeah, I hear the echo. Chris, did we go out?
Yeah, I froze up.
I don't see you all no more.
You don't?
No.
I see
Got
y'all.
an echo though.
Wow. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. I see y'all though. And y'all still on the screen on the live screen.
You got two mics open. You got two screens open.
Does he hear echo? I do too.
Yeah, I see it. I hear the echo now. Let me see. Can I fix that? No, I don't know. Okay. That work? Yeah. Okay. Y'all froze.
Yeah, I don't
hear the echo.
That's weird.
It had just went out like a second ago.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Is that energy?
We can't see nobody. Sam, you are froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see y'all no more. I can see myself like on this little square,
but you want to go out and come back in, go ahead.
Oh, okay, I could try that. Okay.
All right, sorry about that, everybody.
Can you see me still?
Me and Walt on here live.
Okay, all right. But yeah,
we'll wait for her to come on back in, but she'll be back in quickly here. Now, like I said, everybody, man, it's just okay. There she go. She's back in here.
I'm back in there. I just don't.
Yeah. I don't see you either. Your screen is black.
Yeah, I see my.
Yeah, I don't see you.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a black screen for you.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can definitely hear you. I can.
I can hear you.
Yeah, see, but you got a black screen on. I don't know why, but come on through. We got you. We got you. So hopefully she'll come on back in. But yeah, this is what I've been telling people, man. I'm like you all. I'm just trying to help us.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Can you see you?
Right? We can't see you. I don't know what's going on. The echo is going. The echo. I know somebody said earlier that you was echoing a lot too. Not echoing, but breaking up. But yeah, y'all want to call in? You got any questions? You want to call in? Call in. The line is open at 407-718-3776. 1186. The line is open. If you have any questions that you would like to speak to either one of the guests, please call on in at 407-718-1186. But I guess we'll venture hopefully get Sam back on here to finish up with us. But I'm glad that yeah,
Hello?
Sam, you back on, but we can't see you for some reason. Hold on, let me see something here. Let me see, can I? Yeah, now you up here.
You know what somebody just told me? They just told me Algorand and Apple about to do a partnership.
Do a partnership on what?
Algorand and Apple?
Oh, Albury, yeah.
That's going to be good for us.
But yeah, well, I'd like to have you on some more updates, getting the people classes, man, because I really want our people to understand that this is a great tool. You got something good going on that everybody should jump on. It's a safe and most fast way that I have seen to make money with. Because, like I said, I've been making my money through compound interest in a different way, and my interest is only monthly. My policies are only monthly. But Walt has brought a unique way to make money. I want to let her back in. Okay, I'm gonna see you another. Let me see her another sound. Okay, won't let her back in. But it's a unique way to make money instantly. I mean, as soon as you start making money, you're good to go. It's fast, it's safe, and you're gonna grow this money. If you really want to grow this money without going to jail, Walt is the man to do it for.
Yeah,
He's
I've
the
been
one
there.
that you want to get with. You know what I'm saying? I know the streets. I've been there. I've done it. I ain't ashamed. It got me to where I need to be at in life, but it also cost me my freedom. And that's one thing. Once I lost my freedom, I said, "Boy, I ain't coming back to this no more, cause this is a bull job here." So, Walt is here for us to keep you safe, your money safe, keep your money growing, and keep you out of prison.
Yeah,
So
faster, safer, cheaper way to do it. It's a faster,
it
safer,
really is.
cheaper way to get to the money.
It really is, y'all. Okay, hopefully we'll.
Oh, I got something else I'm adding to the trust. I wish Sam was here to see this.
Yeah, I just sent her the link, so hopefully she'll be able to jump back on.
But I got a way to also, to operate tax exempt basically off the crypto.
Tax exempt off the crypto?
Tax exempt off the crypto.
And I need to talk to Sam about that because I was wondering if I transfer the account that I have with you into my trust name and then have it, like I said, be the trust when I still have to. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have to if I do it that way.
You don't even have to put it.
I won't
Let's
even have to
just
put it in a trust name.
let's just say it's inside the. Let's say that the folks account is on the Schedule A in the trust. Bam. So it's trust property, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now you have this property with 2,000. Go to Echo.
Yeah. Sam, when you come on, it goes echo on.
Okay. So can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, you put the money into your private bank and then you borrow it, withdraw it, whatever, however you look at it. And then you send it straight to the store. Send it straight to Amazon, send it straight to Walmart for your purchase. With no taxes.
No taxes. See what I'm
Just like
talking about, folks? That's what I'm talking about. No taxes. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to do some more talking on that because
that's
let me get the info
no
and
taxes.
learn it. That's what we need. No taxes. And we're about to show y'all anyway how to stop paying taxes altogether here pretty soon. We're just trying to get the whole format down, all the forms together. I haven't paid taxes in 20 plus years, not federal anyway, because I just opt out of it. And I haven't done it in a while, but I'm going to show y'all how to opt out of it so you don't have to pay federal. Then I'm going to show you how to we're gonna talk about status correction where you don't have to do the state taxes no more. So after a while, there's no taxes altogether around the board
Yeah,
because
they need to
taxes are off.
opt in to no taxes.
Yes, right. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do that too. That's gonna be a podcast coming up. I got a guy. I'm sorry, I got a woman that's going to help us show y'all how to do the opt out of taxes too coming up pretty short. Sam, I'm sorry. I know you're on here. I see you, but it's not. I don't see you, but I see your thing window, but it's black. We don't see you, but I see you still in the stores.
Yeah, I'm staying on mute.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we do thank everybody. We thank you, Sam. I'm gonna put your information back up one more time. Everybody, please reach out to Sam, Auntie Sam, because she has divorced Uncle Sam. So now she's Auntie Sam. There goes her information going across the screen. Please get in contact with her. She can help you with the trust. Like I said, it depends on what you want to do with the trust. It's that's how she based the price on your trust. But this is something that everybody that's listening to me, that can hear my voice, that's following me, that I'm helping, you need to get a foreign trust because what we got going on is going to help you, but you have to have your foreign trust set up. You have to have your status correction done. You have to have your SPC done. And then you need to put some money in the account with Walt so you can pay for all this stuff. And he can help you get it done fast. Cause like you just heard it, man, he can help you grow the money fast so you can get all this stuff done because this stuff is not cheap. It's not cheap. It's always some kind of filing fee to get this stuff done. So if you ain't got that kind of money and that's what's holding you back, I got the man on the screen with me. His name is Walt No Money. Find all his platforms. Say, hey, I see you on Colorful Thought Podcast with Chris. I want to jump in. Let
All
him
right.
know that you seen him on here. Go
Opt
on
in.
his Facebook page and all that stuff and join him as well. And that goes. So I'm gonna switch now to his information. Like he said, Walt Knows Money. He's on Facebook. He's on YouTube. He's on TikTok. And there you go. Privatebanking.wealthbuilderiq.io. That is
Yeah.
his website. So you got all his information going across the screen right now. You can find him on all the platforms all over the platforms with that name, Walt Knows Money. Like I said, once again, you got Auntie Sam. You got her website right there, Auntie Sam Contacted.bio. Her phone number, 240-334-7688. Please reach out to these people. They took the time to come on the show to give you all the information. We trying to do is make sure you get wealthy, have great wealth, and we're trying to make sure that you can protect your wealth as you're making your wealth grow. And this is what this family is all about. And when I say family, I call everybody in my family that I deal with that's helping me keep my wealth and grow my wealth. So this is my family that I brought here today with y'all. And once again, my brother, thank you for coming on. If there's
Appreciate you.
anything you would like to say before we cut off, go ahead. The floor is yours.
All I would like to say was for those who are interested in information, those actually seeking to be on that frequency where they got passive income coming in, they're not stressing about the bills. Just send me a message. I'm a simple guy. I created the classroom off of my own steps, how I actually made the money, how I'm actually making the money. This is in real time. This is live. So anybody that's interested in joining class, you can just hit me up. You get the payment link, or you go to the website. You get access to the classroom. You start making money the same day. It does not come too small until it doesn't come at all. So if you're okay, we're making a few dollars every day or a few dollars every week or a few dollars every month. This is an opportunity for you to start leveraging your wealth. Okay. And that's pretty much all I got for you. Just come find me. I'm here all day, every day. That's all I do is money. I do money. Okay. I am money. We all money.
We
So
all money. You heard it from the horse's mouth. We're all money. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. We're all
Absolutely.
money, y'all. You have to understand what's out here for you. Not only your birth certificate, your social security card, but it's other means or ways of making good money than checking in, clocking in to a company that paying you less than what you're worth. It's more ways. It's no essential. No one out here should be struggling at a point where you're about to lose everything when you have people like Walt, you have people like James Triplett, you have people like Dr. Gill, you have people like Sam, you have people like all these people that I bring onto my podcast. You got my people like Ryan that wants to help you build your credit, know how to get your credit to the fullest, no gimmicks, walk you through. Man, I bring you the tools to be successful. What more do I have to do, everybody? I'm putting
The
your
work,
head
you
in
gotta
the
do the
water
work.
to drink. Drink
You
the
gotta do
water
the
that
work
I'm
for you
bringing to
too.
you. Right. Drink the water. Drink the water I'm bringing to you. I'm forcing it. My wife, I know my wife gonna come home and tell me, I told you, you can't make people drink. Babe, I'm gonna make them drink this water. I want to see my people do better. I came from having nothing to having something because I listened. I start trusting in my people. I start trying to pull other people down and letting them pull me down. I got away from all that crap stuff. When I started listening and really put my trust, did I get my head slapped a few times? Yes. But guess what? That didn't disturb me from not trying to learn and find out more information. And guess what? That's what led me to walk. Now I gotta get on my account now. I gotta get into class.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
do.
telling everybody, and y'all hear it live. I will be in walk classes. I'm finna get in there. I'm finna start grinding. I'm finna start grinding on this because my whole goal was to go 20,000 or more in this account. I just put $50 in because of the fact I wanted to learn how to maneuver through this, and I still don't know how yet because I haven't been in his class. I haven't been on my account. So I got to learn. So once I get to learn how to check it, what to click on, how to move money around, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop that in there because I want it to grow as fast as I can in the amount of time that he said. I want to be like him. I want to
Yep.
be a
10
19 months.
income streams in 30 days. Once you get the hang of it, you can get 10 income streams in 30 days.
30
Come
days.
fact. You want that. 10 income streams in 30 days.
See that, folks? 30 days. I'm gonna be that next one. Next time when I get it right, I'm gonna bring him back on, and I'm gonna be glad to show y'all my whole screen. I'm gonna tell you this as new to this podcast. I'm gonna pull my screen up and let y'all see me log in it and let y'all ding ding ding
Can you
and
share
see,
screen on here?
huh?
Can
Can you
you
share
share
screen?
screen on here? That's what he asked.
No, because I don't know. That's why I'm learning it. I got it on my tablet. I gotta learn. I gotta put the site on my tablet, and then I don't know if I can share screen on here or not. I'm new
Yeah.
to Swisher Studios, but I promise you, Walt, the next time I bring you on, we're gonna share screens. We will
Okay.
be able to share screens. I think. Oh, you know what? I think I have to. If I remember right, I have to do it through uh, Skype and all that stuff. I can't think of the other one that we get on all the time. Sam,
Okay,
what
it's
is that
all
we
good.
do every Sunday? What's that?
Ain't no big deal. I got something. Well, I'll just come to class. I'll show it to you.
Right.
Okay. Right. Well, I want the viewers to know, it's time that they don't go to class, we'll be able to,
So just
that was,
basically, you can set up an email using your MetaMask wallet, right? You can set up an email, a crypto email. So it's an encrypted email that goes to your wallet. You can send money to the wallet. You can send messages to the wallet.
oh, okay.
So it's just an
Oh, see,
upgrade. You
I got
also
to get
can host video calls with the wallet.
I got to get my butt in class, y'all. See what I'm
And
talking
you can
about?
catch
Everybody,
and you can catch the replays too, Chris,
we
because he
got to
has
do
the
that. We got
replays.
to.
So
Check out my YouTube. Plenty of videos on my YouTube about what we got going on. And since you're in class, you'll be able to look on the YouTube, look in class, look on YouTube, and fill in the blanks. Because I made the videos just to add some content that's accessible.
Right. All right, y'all, that's our time. Because I know most of our attention span very long. So I want to try to keep it where I'll go back and watch the replay. Once again, I thank everybody for coming on to watching the show. And we are out of here. Thank y'all to my guest, Sam.
Appreciate y'all
She's
for
not
having me.
able. Thank you, Walt. And we'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you, Chris.
Peace.
Y'all
Peace.
good.
I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.